So lately I've been having some knee issues. They really started when I began training both with sumo deadlift and kind of wrapping my knees for squats. And you know, my theory that I'm just kind of working with is that putting so much load on my posterior chain and also my quads and hips for both squat and deadlift, you know, you don't get as much break because then you have 2 heavy sessions a week where you're really loading those muscles and it's harder to recover from. So as a result, I've developed some inner knee pain right around the VMO area. And so I've been working with kinetics body science to kind of address these problems. And one of the things that we really focus on is activation of the proper muscles so that everything's working in balance. You can kind of avoid these issues before they happen, but also help to deal with them once they occur. And so we've kind of isolated the problem to my adductors, more or less, you know, tight or shortened adductors can really contribute to pain around the inside of the knee. Which really is a problem, especially with sumo pulls and at the bottom of my squat. So today I want to show you a couple exercises that we've incorporated in my training to deal with those problems. The first is going to be more of a kind of a dynamic stretch. This is good to do pre-workout. And all you really need to do it is kind of a band with pretty fair band tension. This is an average band, but it's pretty worn out, so it's not quite as strong as if you get a fresh one. And all you're going to do is attach it to the bottom of the power rack, loop it around, and then you're going to lie flat on your back in between the rack, try and keep your hips flat on the floor, and loop the other end of the band around the inside of your knee, like this. You're going to use the band to get a little distraction on the hip and really stretch out that adductor. So I'm going to scoop myself over to the side so I really get a little bit of tension in the band, not too much, but just a good stretch. And just let it traction my hip out to the side. And then I'm going to use this post as leverage to bring my knee in. And then I'll slowly let go. Just let that band pull my knee back out. And you're trying to keep your knee, you don't want to let your knee internally rotate as you do this. You kind of want to feel that stretch all the way down from your knee to kind of your hip area. So I like to do about 8 or 10 reps on each side. This really I should be a little bit further back in order. It's a little awkward with this rack. And I find that this really helps to loosen up my hips, and it's a great exercise to do before you squat. And obviously you want to repeat on the other side after you do that.